and left my company with left Ozarka on good terms. So did that and started late February and hauled chemicals. That's what Service Transport specialized in, hauling chemicals. So I did that for, I want to say, about 15 months. And during orientation, I did find out that they did have a sister company that hauled crude oil. I was like, all right, cool. 6 months into the my employment with Service Transport, I gave Gulfmark a call. Well, actually, I submitted an application. They called me back like a week later saying that they saw my application, and I told them, yeah, I'm with Service Transport, with their sister company. And so, okay, well, you've only been driving 6 months with them, and that's the only 18-wheeler experience you have. Give us a call back when you hit your year. And I want to say I kind of forgot all about it. I was kind of just rolling with it at Service Transport, and I remember, oh, I need to call them back and see if I need to resubmit a new application, which I went ahead and did. And I got an interviewed with Philip Riles at Gulfmark Energy Incorporated. The interview went well. Again, I showed up in a suit like I did with Service Transport, and he said everything was good. Hey, we'll train you to haul crude, and you can start. So I've been hauling crude for a little over 3.5 years now. And this past year, I was like, I wanted to move up in the company. I was happy with Gulfmark Energy. Sorry, with the sunlight. I wanted to move up in management. And at the same time, I was thinking about becoming an owner-operator. I wanted to have options. Like, okay, which one's the best route? Stay with the company, retire, or be an owner-operator and, take on the risk of things going south or things being really good. So near the end of 2016, I made the decision, look, I'm gonna let my company know that I want to move up. I want to train. I want to become assistant manager, things like that. And I asked, hey, I told my boss, hey, I want to move up. I want to train. So, okay, we won't train you. You just have to, when a position opens up, we'll interview you. Okay. All right. I even offered, hey, I can come in my days off and follow somebody around and kind of see what goes on. They said no. So the regional manager, great guy, Charles Romero, he called me, I think it was in late August, early October, not really sure. He said, hey, don't know if you know, but two people are going to be retiring soon. One already retired. They offered him a package to retire early, because he was in his late 60s, I believe, and he was going to retire. Like, okay, great. That's good to hear. It's like, so there's going to be some moving around. There's going to be some multiple positions being open. Do you want to interview for one? Would you be willing to relocate? I had told Philip that I would be interested in relocating, if a position opened up, I would be interested in doing that. And when Romero asked me that, I was like, yeah, I'm still up for it. You know, with the idea of me probably going there on my own, renting a little apartment, all my family stayed at home. So they kind of gave me an unofficial interview after one of the safety meetings, and you know, they told me pretty much all the responsibilities, which was a lot. It was a lot of responsibility. And then they told me what the salary was, the hourly rate was. I was surprised. I was like, really? That much? I'll go ahead and tell you, it was $18 an hour. We start everybody, they said, we start everybody who goes into that position at $18 an hour. Your schedule is 12 days on, 2 days off. Meaning you'd probably get every other weekend off. But, you know, being oil field, you're still on duty. You're still on, you know, on call. If anything happens and they need you, you have to be there. So I interviewed with Charles and Andy, which I knew both of them. I worked with Andy, actually. I hauled crude oil for him for a little bit. And he was letting me know that they needed a position at his station in Caldwell, Texas. Excuse me, I gotta make a right turn, make sure I was clear. So there's 3 spots open, all same position, Gauger. Beaumont, Caldwell, Texas, and Victoria, Texas. 2 of them you'd had to deal with a barge because they were close to a port, meaning you had to be there, witness, I guess, the transfer of oil from the storage tanks to the barge. So there's a lot more paperwork, a lot more involved. And for Caldwell, it was pretty laid back. You didn't have to worry about a barge because there wasn't any one close. So I told him, you know what, I'm gonna go home, talk with the family, do the math, and see if this is something that we can do. I did the math. I was like, okay, if my wife doesn't work and we do off one salary and can we swing all the bills? That was pretty much a no, because it was a lot. You know, we have one kid right now paying for daycare. Don't know if I'd be renting out the home or selling it or still keeping it to rent it out. But yeah, it didn't add up. So I had up until that Friday to make a decision. I called him Friday, told that, you know what, I'm gonna pass up on the offer. I told him, yeah, we weren't gonna be able to swing that. Sorry about that. And the whole time while that was going on, I was looking into frac sand. You know, I'd go on Indeed, on Craigslist, and see the ads for becoming a, you know, frac sand hauler, pneumatic trailer, sandboxes, but me leaning more towards the pneumatic trailer. So I've been doing a lot of that research, and now I'm starting to I've already registered my business, formed an LLC, got my EIN number, got a personal loan under my name, and opened a checking savings account. And what else? applied for a business credit card. And renewed my TWIC, even though I'm probably not going to need it, of course, but just in case. And I'm going to look at these two trucks that are at a Mack dealership. They're both 2013s. They're both CXUs. I'm assuming they're both fleet trucks. And meeting up with a mechanic up here. So we'll see how that goes. So, alright, I think that's enough. My run time's going a little over 19 minutes, so sorry about that. I'll talk to y'all later.